Before we begin, mash that like button and subscribe. The ballot box. Election day arrived in Black Hollow, a town where no one ever spoke of past votes. It wasn't fear that silenced them. It was something deeper, something buried beneath. Decades of rigged results and missing candidates. Elias Grayson, a young journalist, had come to investigate. Rumors swirled that the town's ballot box wasn't just a wooden relic, but a cursed object, one that decided elections by devouring the opposition, literally. At the town hall, the mayor, a perpetually unopposed man named Victor Holloway, stood smiling beside the ancient box. "Cast your vote," he invited Elias. The journalist hesitated. The box was blackened with age, its surface smooth like bone. He dropped in a blank slip and the lid snapped shut like a mouth. Then came the whisper, wet, guttural, and hungry. "Not enough," it hissed. The lights flickered. The doors locked. One by one, the few brave souls who had dared to write an opposing name on their ballots screamed as the floor beneath them yawned open. They fell into blackness, their cries swallowed by the town's eternal silence. Mayor Holloway turned to Elias, his grin widening. "Now you understand," he said. "The box chooses, and it always chooses me." Elias bolted, but his name had already been written on too many ballots. The box creaked open again, and Black Hollow swallowed another opposition voice, just as it always had. If you have not done so, hit the like and subscribe. Elias felt himself being dragged, not by hands, but by something unseen, an oppressive force pulling at his soul. The floor beneath him groaned like an ancient beast awakening. The whispers grew louder, each voice a cry of the devoured. "No!" he gasped, fighting against the force. His fingers dug into the polished wood of the town hall floor, but it was no use. The darkness beneath the ballot box widened, yawning like a pit with no bottom. Mayor Holloway leaned over him, eyes gleaming. "You shouldn't have come here, Mr. Grayson. Black Hollow doesn't welcome change." The journalist's breath hitched as skeletal hands, twisted and half-formed, reached from the void, grasping for him. He could see their faces, faces of past. Candidates, journalists, and dissenters. Their eyes were empty, their mouths still open in silent screams. Desperation surged through Elias. His eyes darted around the room, searching for anything that could break the spell. His gaze landed on the ballot box itself. It was hungry, yes, but what if it was forced to feed on something else? With the last of his strength he twisted, grasping the mayor's wrist. Holloway's smile faltered. "What are you?" Elias yanked, throwing his full weight into the motion. The mayor, caught off guard, stumbled forward, right into the blackness. The void shrieked. The hands released Elias and lunged for their new meal. Holloway's screams filled the hall as the darkness swallowed him whole. The ballot box groaned, its glow flickering wildly. Then with a thunderous slam the lid shut. The whispers stopped. The air grew still. Elias lay panting on the floor, staring at the now silent box. The room was empty. No townsfolk, no mayor. Just him and the thing that had ruled Black Hollow for decades. He scrambled to his feet, bolting for the door. This story needed to be told. As he reached the exit, he hesitated. Something was different. The air smelled cleaner. The suffocating pressure was gone. He turned back. The ballot box sat there, inert. The shadows no longer stretched unnaturally. For the first time in Black Hollow's history, the town had no mayor, and for the first time in decades, the people would cast their votes without fear. This concludes this topic. For more content, hit the like button, subscribe, and share.